Does that crushing weight of anxiety ever feel like it's just your problem? Those nights you spend staring at the ceiling, wondering how you'll get through tomorrow. What if I told you that you're not the first person to feel that way? Not by a long shot. This is a struggle that's thousands of years old. And what if the answer isn't some new age technique or another self-help book, but a secret hidden in an ancient poem? It feels like we're all looking for something solid to stand on, right? We look for it in our jobs, in our relationships, even in our own strength. But it all feels like shifting sand sometimes. The good news is, there's a roadmap to a life of peace that people have been following for centuries. It's not complicated. It's found in the beautiful words of Psalm 121. It all starts with a question we've all probably asked when we're at our lowest. I lift up my eyes to the hills, where does my help come from? Now picture this. This was a song people would sing while traveling on a pretty dangerous road to Jerusalem. And the hills they were looking at? They weren't exactly friendly. They were filled with rocky paths, robbers, and all sorts of unknown dangers. They knew, deep down, that those hills had no answers for them. And right there, in the middle of that fear, the writer makes this bold statement: "My help comes from the Lord, the maker of heaven and earth." That's not just a nice little phrase, it's a total change in focus. The first step to peace isn't about figuring everything out on our own. It's about looking to the right place for help. The writer's confidence wasn't in getting to Jerusalem safely, but in the God who made the very ground they were walking on. So when your world feels shaky, the first step is just to look up beyond the problems right in front of you, to the one who is so much bigger than all of them. And this is where it gets even better. Because when you look up, you find out someone is already looking back at you. The psalm promises, "He will not let your foot slip. He who watches over you will not slumber." Did you know the Hebrew word for watches over or keeps shows up 6 times in this one short psalm? It's like the writer is hammering the point home. God is always watching out for you. Just think about that for a second. Every guard we rely on in this world gets tired. We get tired. Our strength gives out. But this psalm says our protector will neither slumber nor sleep. You have to understand how wild this idea was back then. Other gods were believed to take naps or get distracted. But not this God. He's on watch 24/7. He's your shade when the pressures of life feel like a scorching sun. And he's your guard against the fears that creep in at night. See, peace isn't about having a life with no problems. It's the deep, gut-level confidence that the one watching over you never, ever clocks out. And the psalm ends with this incredible promise that covers literally everything. It says, "The Lord will keep your going out and your coming in from this time forth and forevermore." That phrase, going out and coming in, was their way of saying everything you do. It's leaving home for work, running to the store, coming back tired at the end of the day. It means God is right there with you in the big adventures and the boring, everyday stuff. From the moment you start something to the moment you finish. And it's not just about keeping you physically safe. The next line says, "The Lord will keep you from all evil. He will preserve your soul." This is a promise that goes deeper than just skin and bone. It's about protecting the very core of who you are. It's a soul-deep security that lasts forever. And maybe that's the real secret of Psalm 121. Real peace doesn't show up when all our problems magically vanish. It's found in knowing that God never leaves us and is walking right through them with us. This peace isn't just a nice idea for people who lived thousands of years ago. It's for you, right now, in the middle of whatever is making you anxious. If this gave you a little bit of hope today, I'd love for you to subscribe and stick around as we explore more of these truths together. And hey, if you know someone who feels alone and could use this reminder, maybe share it with them. So, Psalm 121 is really an invitation. It's an invitation to look up from the fears that grip our hearts and to focus on God's constant, steady presence. It's a reminder that you are held and protected by the creator of the entire universe, the one who never sleeps. That's a truth. That can give you a security that nothing in this world can shake. You don't have to be a slave to fear. Your help comes from the Lord, and He is watching over you right now and forever. Asterisk, asterisk, asterisk.